Warning, this game is not suitable for viewers younger than 16, but enjoy family-friendly commentary. Hey guys, it's Snipezy and welcome back to the Council, and we are going to be starting episode 3, which is Ripples. So before we jump into this new episode, go ahead and check the info card up there where you will see the whole playthrough of my The Council playthrough. If you guys want to catch up with the previous episodes, I highly recommend it because there is so much spoilers, so much going on, and I will tell you what we did in the previous episodes in just a sec. So if you want to avoid those spoilers, go ahead and check out that playlist. So now that's out of the way, previously we actually found our mother, but it seemed like that she wasn't the same person since she pretty much threatened to kill us, which was very odd, and she didn't seem to recognise us since, you know, she's our mother and she's part of the Golden Order. Well, she's like the leader. So it's kind of insane that she's probably lost her mind or she's been brainwashed, or it could even be something to do with that book, the Al-Asif. And as you can tell, I am doing a nighttime recording. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, so I thought why not take the opportunity to do so, since it's a very fitting game to be at night time, since it's going to be very gloomy, maybe scary, we never know. So if you are hyped for the next episode, go ahead and leave a like, and now let's jump straight into episode 3, Ripples. So we have the first chapter of this episode, which is called The Conclave. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the game, guys. Let's hold down A, there we go. Let's see what's going to be happening. Probably a lot of crazy stuff, not gonna lie. Oh, lovely head there.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now.
Oh, it's one of those vision things.
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Yeah, that was not real, that was for sure. Okay, so we can go ahead and choose another book to read because I have already read so much because I've just been going through this game, collecting every single thing that I can. So how many can I equip? 3. Okay, so before we do that, let's just have a recap on how well our skills are doing. We're very close to leveling up etiquette, which would be really good. We're quite close to leveling up vigilance and conviction, and also questioning. Or I could go ahead and work on these if I wanted to, but it may be a bit tricky, I'm not too sure about that. Oh yeah, and we have these talents that I'll try and see if I can gain some of them, hopefully in this part, but we'll see how well we do anyways. Let's go ahead and go to the inventory. So I want something with etiquette if I can. No, I don't think I do I? Subterfuges, linguistics, politics, manipulation, science. There's nothing really, anything that I can work towards leveling up anytime soon. So I'm probably going to go for politics, linguistics, because they aren't level 2 just yet. So let's equip that one, and linguistics. So what was our subterfuge like? Level 2. Science is level 2 as well. And what was the other one? Manipulation, that's also level 2 as well. I think I should probably go for manipulation then, because that's pretty close to getting to level 3 a lot sooner than the other skills. So let's go ahead and accept those and start the first quest. Yeah, and that's the body before we got interrupted by our mother. Wow. Crypt entrance. Very ominous. The Council, episode 3, Ripples. We don't have that much energy either, we only got 5.
Don't move.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Oh my god, it's her.
What? But, Mother!
Who are you?
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't get me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Wow.
Why are you here?
Oh my god. Right, okay. Straight away, going for that. Why not? Carmelite water. Why not? Because I got 5, which is kind of insane. Oh dear. I don't know if there's a timer. She's immune to occultism, of course. So I could go for I'm here to save her. It's time to go home, mother. Lord Mortimer wrote to me. That one.
I came for you.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. But you will never get me.
What do you mean? You don't understand. I wasn't threatening you at all.
You are evil incarnate.
Oh, no.
Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
Right.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother,
Wow.
stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis.
Step 2.
How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
Oh.
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind logical.
And open. Manipulation. Oh, focus free. Let's just go for that.
And open.
There you go.
You knew it. You are smart.
Not sure why I was hesitating there. I was
You're
like, which
getting me muddled
one?
up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Von Borchert. I remember that one. Von Borchert. I think it's I think that's how you yeah, I think that's how you spell
I
it.
just told you, you can't trick me.
Von
His
Borchert?
name was Von Borchert.
My
Yes,
God,
that's right.
everything is lost then.
Oh.
I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis. Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother, I don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything is going to be fine.
I kind
I'm
of
here
feel
for
for her
you
though,
and-
to be
No,
fair.
I ordered you not to come with me.
I received a letter and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer.
Oh
It
no.
seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Is she afraid of what he might have said about let's go for that then.
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now. I did what I could for her,
It worked.
but it was too late. Very well. Logical and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like finding out about your past with Elizabeth, cost reduced by 3 because we have achieved level 2. So yeah, let's do that.
Do you want to tell me about your relationship with Elizabeth Adams?
Louis, I don't know what you found out, but just know that I did everything I could to help her.
Crazy. I believe you. That's unacceptable. The voice is in her head. Oh. Oh. Let's go for
Do
that
you mean
one.
the voices that she claimed to hear?
Look, this is neither the place nor the time to speak about it. Now shut up and listen to me. We might still have a chance.
Okay,
Something
she's
of
still
utmost
sane in a way.
importance is going to play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis.
Right.
I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Very soon, I think.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to. Don't trust him, Louis. Understood?
But what's it about?
No matter. I'd wager it's about a vast acquisition of some territory in North America. This, however, is not the issue.
But don't you think that...
Louis, I made a mistake by coming here. We are in the lion's den.
But why bring his son into it?
Mortimer, home, their guests. Watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all on their own without anyone else? On an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No, not really, but...
Louis! They shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes!
Mother, calm yourself, please.
Nothing is impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all, and it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference, and from the inside, you'll do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But why?
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in his way.
You promised me that after...
Yes, after. Go now.
Yes, Mother, I'm going.
But why is that?
One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister.
What happened to her?
She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
What happened to Emily? Or Emma, sorry, it was Emma, yeah.
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Wow. She's pretty much like, yeah, you're disposable, you can do the job. Goodbye, farewell. And we can't go back, of course. I think we've pretty much done everything around here. So, how do we get out? Oh yeah, we follow like the rope, don't we? So, can we do a bit of a run? Yes, we can. So I want to go this way, don't I? Yeah, okay, let's follow the rope. I don't think there's going to be anything new around here, so I'm probably just gonna cut to the chase and go straight back into the building, because we can actually go through this way. So let's enter the building and get to the conference. And I think Lord Mortimer said it was in that room where we first had that talk, when they were like, that guy died. I can't remember what he was called. Oh, a coin.
Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Alright, and as well, something else I wanted to look at was one of the traits that we got. It was Guardian, right? Yeah. So we gained 1 skill point in occultism since we managed to reassure Sarah Durishe. And let's have a look. Yeah, we got a long way to go to get those level 3 skills. Like, when I tried to do it on the first episode, it was not easy. I think I pretty much pumped all of my skill points into 1 skill, which was insane. Just for that achievement, though, you know?
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference.
Well,
Please join the guests.
Fine. Where am I meant to go? Tell me. Tell me where I'm meant to go. It's probably the other way, I'm guessing. Oh, is there anything on here that I can take? Oh no, it's just the painting. Now let's go through here. Not sure where it's going to take us. Ah, it's that little hallway, isn't it? What's that? Ah, okay. Devil's Fawn. I don't think I can open that.
On the lid.
I can unlock it. Oh, use left key. Oh, I do have it. Maybe it was outside. What did I get? Carmelite water. Awesome. And royal honey. Royal jelly. Well, it is honey. Because they're like, oh, honey. Mysterious notes added. Oh, is that for... Ah, yes, okay. So it's for the notes by Delichet, where we can increase more skills and stuff. Let's talk to you. Hello.
Monsieur de Richet,
Hello.
you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
Very well. So let's go over here. Through this door. And join the other guests. There we go. Drama is coming, guys, you can tell. Oh wow, look at this room. Nice map as well. That's insane. I wonder what it's made out of. Like iron or something? But we have to believe in Sarah though. She's instructed us to do everything that she tells us to do and not trust anyone, I'm guessing. Right, so we're at the conference. Meet Lord Mortimer, so he's over there. I can have a good look around though. What's this? Devil's Fawn. Here. Oh, that's the wrong person. Wait, where is he? Oh, yeah. I thought that was Lord Mortimer over there. It's like, okay, so I don't want to go that way, where the Devil's Fawn is. Oh, Royal Jelly.
Amber.
Oh, an amber fragment, awesome. How many? 5. There we go. Might as well use it. Hello
My
there.
son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Okay. But we want to, look around a bit. Oh, what's that? Coin? Collector's coin. Okay, so let's talk to these guys over here. There's a chest behind them.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good
Are we ready?
evening.
The much-awaited conference is about to begin.
That is what we have all been waiting for.
Of course.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him.
Oh, lovely.
Are you quite sure, sir?
So everyone's just like, nah, go away.
Stake somewhere.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Oh, I have a left key. Alright. So that's done. Yeah, I don't really want to use a lot of my skill points for stuff that might not be important. And as well, I just need to use my consumables more, really. And there's nothing on... Oh, there's a coin. We'll take it. Defo take it. Oh, there's something else over here. What is it? No, golden elixir. A bit ahead of myself there. Whoa, look at all this. Carmelite water, we can use that. Awesome. Oh dear, there we go. Right, that worked out very nicely. Oh, we can talk to him, hello.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you.
Yes, we know.
I suggest you get a move on.
Can we
You
talk to
say
him
it as
properly?
if you were afraid of him.
Oh, isn't he weak to psychology? I can't remember. What's going on between them two?
I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding
Yes,
you back.
he is.
What
He's
is going on
vulnerable to
between
it.
you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
Right. He must hold a grudge against him then. Probably he betrayed him in some way, or he's threatening to accuse him of something, or if he slips up, he might... I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a possible situation that he's in. Okay, there's nothing on that table, but I did see something on the other table, which was over here. Yeah, it was Devil's Fawn. I'm going to go ahead and use the one I have now. Hopefully that won't be a bad thing to use it up.
Louis, I've been
Hopefully
expecting
it'll
you.
work out.
Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference.
Oh, there you go.
Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you
Lovely.
kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend. not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Alright, what is the conference about? More questions? No more questions?
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two Masters of Ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the Masters of Ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
Wow.
And neither of the two Masters of Ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
So, if I disagree with what they have to say, I can be like, nope, and then they will just not go ahead with the what they come up with, I guess. What is this conference about? Let's do that.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Right. More questions. Oh, wow. What major decisions have you already orchestrated? Have they been operating for long? Do you meet often?
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Interesting. By the way, sorry about that, because I was just full of drink that I can't choke.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
I have no more questions.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
Alright.
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
Right. What's that got to do with me?
My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Oh, how far does this project go? Where does this project extend? I'm gonna go ahead and use Duff's form, just in case. Ugh.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godfrey would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
He's definitely up to something.
You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
I don't know. I'm a bit split about this. I just don't fully trust him.
My friends, I propose we get started.
Let us begin the conference. Look at them all just like walk like we're ready.
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Wow. Thank them for their welcome. Put Godoy in his place. Give a nod without saying anything.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord.
Finally, someone's speaking with their mouth.
But I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Oh.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor.
Wow.
So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor.
Straight up racism there.
I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
See, he has a heart. Good old Washington. No wonder why he was a great leader in the past for America. The filthy swine. Yeah.
It obviously doesn't stop you from sleeping at night.
Oh, wow. The shade. We're exhausted. Okay.
Not in the least. Do not imagine I have anything against the American Indians or the blacks.
Oh, I see.
That is not the question. But business is business.
Right, okay.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
And it might as well be the likes of you who rule. Is that right?
But of course.
Come now, my friends. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
No. It would help, it would protect you from the Americans. It would protect you from the British. Ooh. Let's go for this. Okay. Wow, that's a big hit. But we can use Carmelite water because it is now free.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
Yeah. I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now imagine.
Young man, you are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But
Manipulation.
with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Oh. France will protect the Christians. France does not need to seek the popes. Oh, I'd say go for erudition, because it's free.
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I
What?
am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests, as it is doing at this very moment in time. Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large territory falling into the hands of the French. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
Oh, so what did he say?
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It
Wow.
looks like I won't be just making friends here.
He's
In
throwing
any
shade.
case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
More languages, wow. Why can't you just straight out speak English? So there's no shade.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Okay.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Wow. It's getting heated up in here.
Holm, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
Yeah.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
Oh,
There you
no.
are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
So does everyone not agree?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Oh.
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Well, let's see who is actually going to stay. So I think Washington's going to stay. But let's see who's opposing. The Pope, of course. Emily's opposing. Godoy, Walner, and Gregory Holmes. So what was the name of that other guy again? The sort of like brutish character. I think he was French or something like that. I think he's staying with Mortimer because he's not over there, is he? So he can stay to assist Mortimer or leave to assist Holm. To be honest, I'm not sure who to trust. Oh my gosh. I think we probably should leave because Emily is
At
pro.
the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
Yeah, I mean, we got more votes than them. It wouldn't really even it out if we stayed. So, probably best to follow those guys. So guys, I'm afraid that's all we have left for this part of the council, but if you would like to see some more of episode 3, Ripples, then go ahead and hit that like button. Until then guys, I'll see you in the next part. See ya!